other.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Don't see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with the great, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight. Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Wembanyama down low. Şengün's there. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's the great, defended by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. KD with the bucket.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Pass to Castle. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
And San Antonio has possession, following the 3 by Houston that won. And the call will go against the great. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halt the run.
And that's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Rockets, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama looking it over. 4 on the clock. Fox inside the line. At the clock winding down, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
The great passes to Şengün. Here's the great, guarded by Fox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk bulk up, I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. So it's the Spurs now, following the three from Kevin Durant.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Here's the great, and another three for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Johnson, good.
I love Johnson's attitude. Marches down and gets his revenge with the three.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
No good on the triple. Rockets leading by 14. Here's the great. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam.
Hey, yo, right here.
And the layup falls. The greats got 13.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Barnes the screen. Johnson gets the bucket.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Durant. Up top, Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Here's the great, guarded by Fox. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. He's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Houston, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And let's go. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And the great subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Taking a look at the Rockets. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Clint Capella. And it's the great in at the one. With the step back, here's Fox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 6.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
The great passes to Capella, and he gets the bucket. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Wembanyama outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Castle misses. Rockets leading by 18. And the basket by the great. 15 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Vassell outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Here's the great. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Count that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Three-pointer, Fox. The great grabs the miss. Pass to Capella. On the wing, Thompson. Over Castle. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Houston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against them.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
And get ready for the Van Handle.
Come one, come all. The 2K half.
And for that game against the Celtics, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Rockets. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Pass to the great. A 3, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Well, you look at the great, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Johnson outside. Wembanyama left side. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
Here's the great. He's got 27. KD passes to the great. Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's the great. Guarded by Fox. And the basket by the great.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Castle. to the inside. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Vassell. Fox has got 8.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And it's Fox with the jam.
On the passing end of so many of these, this time Fox is set up for the finish, and look, this man's got some balance.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And there it is, that speed of Fox, using it on that drive to pick up the foul in the process.
On the Spurs with some changes. Johnson comes in for Barnes, and it's Vassell in for Harper. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fox from outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's the great in at the point guard position. Drills the three-pointer. And now that's 35 points for the great.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
And the call will go against the great. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Castle. And here is Fox. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on KD. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, no good. Houston leading by 21. Here's the great, and he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Durant with the steal. Jumps up. And the basket by the great. The great's got 7 now in this quarter.
We have seen Durant make major strides as a defender. Excellent at coming away with steals.
Steps back. Fox. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, the great.